Lights, camera, Mexico, a journey through fascinating facts. Mexico's vibrant tapestry of history, culture, and landscapes is undoubtedly a gem. So magnificent, in fact, that even the pint-sized chihuahuas have dedicated fan clubs cheering for them. Today we'll embark on a thrilling journey through time, diving deep into this fascinating nation's curious and fun-filled facts. Nestled in the heart of North America, Mexico boasts a diverse population with a staggering 68 ethnic groups. To put that into perspective, that's more variety than the 60 flavors of Coca-Cola available worldwide. Hold on to your sombreros, amigos. This is going to be a flavorful ride. Ever wondered how the land of fiestas, flavors, and folklore got its name? Mexico isn't just a random name. It means in the navel of the moon in Nahuatl. While the Olmecs left their mark about 3,700 years ago, recent discoveries at the La Pacoya site suggest that humans have called Mexico home for a staggering 22,000 years. From deer bones to ancient tools, La Pacoya unveils stories of a Mexico long before the first pyramid was built. Imagine the number of tacos consumed over millennia. A vast and varied land, Mexico ranks 14th largest country, 4th most visited in 2020, and 10th most populous. Its heart beats in the voices of its people, speaking 69 official languages. Hold on to your sombreros, amigos. Progreso Pier in sunny Yucatan isn't just your typical seaside stroll, stretching a mind-blowing 6.5 kilometers. That's 4 miles for those who like it old school. It dives deep into the ocean's embrace. It's not just any pier, it's the longest pier on the globe. Bring comfy shoes. This walk is a marathon. But Yucatan holds another distinction. Right here in Chicxulub, 65 million years ago, the Earth felt an impact like no other. This cataclysmic event causing the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction wiped out nearly 75% of all species, heralding the end of the mighty dinosaurs, all thanks to the massive asteroid that left behind the now infamous Chicxulub crater. In 1821, it was the Mexican Empire, but by 1824, it transformed into the United Mexican States. Talk about a glow-up! Mexico is huge, with almost 7,000 miles of captivating coastline. Mexico is a treasure trove of natural wonders, and it is 8 times bigger than the UK and a whopping 15 times bigger than my home country, Greece. The world's largest bull ring is right here in Mexico City, with room for over 41,000 roaring fans. In fact, Mexico City has the most bull rings in the world. And speaking of superlatives, check out Chapultepec, Latin America's largest urban park. This mammoth of a park is rocking 1,695 acres, making Central Park's 840 acres look like its backyard. Forget Egypt, folks. Mexico's Great Pyramid of Cholula is the biggest pyramid on Earth, measuring 450 meters by 450 meters, rising 66 meters high, built around 300 BC. According to the Guinness Book of Records, this temple is, in fact, the largest pyramid ever constructed anywhere in the world, with a total volume estimated at over 4.45 million cubic meters. Dive into the cenotes of Yucatan. Mexico claims the #1 spot for having the most natural sinkholes in the entire world. There are about 6,000 cenotes in Mexico, most located in the Yucatan Peninsula. In 2018, the Zacatún was discovered, the planet's most extensive underwater cavity system, 347 kilometers long. One of the most striking curiosities of Mexico is that Mexican artists, painters, sculptors, photographers, and artisans can pay their annual taxes with their masterpieces. Since '94, creativity literally pays off. And if bling's your thing, Mexico's got you. The world's #1 silver haven, with 6,300 metric tons produced annually. Hold on, did you feel that? Mexico City is sinking. Yup, about 20 to 30 centimeters annually. But don't fret, it still stands tall at over 2,200 meters above sea level. Mexico City holds the title of world's fastest sinking city. Mexico also hosts the oldest and largest university in North America. UNAM was founded in 1551. The National Autonomous University of Mexico, with over 360,000 students. The Central Library, designed by architect and painter Juan O'Gorman, has one of the most giant murals in the world. Dive into Mexico's mosaic of ecosystems, all thanks to its 7 unique climate zones. From stealthy jaguars to lush forests to majestic whales gracing its coasts, it's nature's own wonderland. Now, here's a puzzler. Despite its violent reputation, did you know there are only 2 legal gun stores in all of Mexico? Managed by the army and riddled with red tape, most firearms, sadly, come smuggled from its northern neighbor. Speaking of which, witness the world's busiest border, over 350 million crossings yearly, and up till 2007, the towns of Naco, one in Mexico, the other in the U.S., served up a whimsical volleyball match with the border fence as the net. All aboard! Mexico City boasts Latin America's largest metro system and the world's 5th largest. Daily it whisks away 3.9 million passengers across 195 stations. That's equivalent to the entire city of Los Angeles commuting daily. Hey, beer lovers, pack your bags for Mexico, the world's largest beer exporter. While you may know of Corona, don't miss out on Indio, Pacifico, or Victoria, because here, every hour is beer o'clock. Pasta's secret. Ever twirl the forkful of spaghetti thinking it's all Italian? Think again. The tomato, the very soul of most pasta sauces, is originally from, yup, you guessed it, Mexico. And get this, they're not just a fruit, but a berry. The Spanish explorer Hernán Cortés took the first tomato plant from Mexico to Europe in 1519. Along with tomatoes, Mexico generously gifted the world with avocados, zucchini, beans, and a spicy array of chili peppers. Tequila time! Ah, tequila. We toast with it, celebrate with it, and occasionally regret it. But did you know, thanks to its unique agave plant, Mexico is the only place producing this beloved beverage on Earth? Let's take a shot at exploring some more surprising Mexican facts. Can you smell that? That's the aroma of a 3,000-year-old love affair with chocolate. We can indulge in this heavenly treat thanks to the Olmec, Aztec, Toltec, and Mayans. Fun fact, in Nahuatl, chocolate translates to bitter water. Cheers to the most delightful bitterness we ever tasted. A corny diversity. Think you know corn? Think again. Mexico boasts a mind-boggling 59 varieties of indigenous corn, showcasing a rainbow of colors from ruby red to sky blue, forest green to snowy white. All these come from a wild cousin named Teosinte. With such diversity, it's no wonder there's a fiesta of words for corn in Mexico. Though maize takes the crown as the fan favorite. So next time you're munching on those corn chips, remember the vibrant tapestry of its origins. Pop quiz. Guess which country bubbles over with the most Coca-Cola love? Bingo! Mexico, where they chug down nearly half a liter per person daily. In the Chiapas state's mountain town of San Cristobal de la Casa, population around 226,000, locals drink just over 2 liters of soft drinks daily, or around 750 liters a year. Coca-Cola is so popular that it's part of the unique religious ceremony at Iglesia San Juan Church in San Juan Chamula, Chiapas. Some even believe it's a magical elixir with healing powers, a toast to the soda gods. In the state of Oaxaca, children can no longer legally purchase soda independently. Time in Mexico is, well, flexible. If someone says they'll be there ahorita, maybe grab a snack or two. They're running on Mexican time. A casual 30-minute delay is just par for the course. Speaking of time, did you know Mexico spans 4 different time zones? From the sunny southeastern time to the mesmerizing northwest time, there's always a perfect moment to enjoy Mexico. Hungry yet? Mexican cuisine isn't just delicious, it's UNESCO recognized. Mexico's culinary gifts to the world are boundless, from the spicy embrace of chile to the crunchy delight of nachos. And for the daring palate, ever tried cactus in your salad? How about some escamoles, the caviar of the insect world? Who'd have thought? Right in Tijuana, the Caesar salad made its grand debut, courtesy of Caesar Cardini. This salad tossed its way into our hearts since 1924. Now, here's a pill of knowledge. The birth control pill? Yup. A bright 25-year-old Mexican invented it, Luis Ernesto Miramontes Cardenas. Talk about a revolutionary leap for womankind. Ever enjoyed a splash of color on your TV? Then Guillermo Gonzalez Camarena. This genius introduced color to television when he was just 17. World War II couldn't dim his vibrant vision. Ever fancied a sprinkle of salt, or, let's say, a whole mine of it? Mexico's Guerrero Negro isn't just renowned for its gray whale sightings and houses the world's largest salt mine. A dollop of vanilla in your dessert? A sweet gift from the Totonac people of Veracruz. Yep, vanilla's sweet origin story is purely Mexican. Never been stung by a scorpion? If so, you'll want to raise your glass, maybe filled with tequila, to Alejandro Alagón Gano. Thanks to him in 1994, we got the miraculous scorpion antivenom. Gone are the days of panicking after a sting. Alejandro's antivenom got our backs today. Magic isn't just in fairy tales. Over 175 pueblos mágicos in Mexico offer mesmerizing cultural and historical escapades. Hola! Fun fact: Mexico tops the charts as the most populated Spanish-speaking nation. Impresionante! Rich in culture and history, Mexico proudly boasts 35 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, from the ancient ruins of Chichen Itza to the natural beauty of the Siancán Biosphere Reserve. There's a world to explore. Feeling a little lightheaded? Maybe it's the altitude. Mexico City sits at a soaring 2,240 meters, making it the 8th highest capital in the world. Mexico City was North America's literacy hub before digital reads. In 1539, the first printing press was hard at work, and guess what? You can still visit the place today. And meet the world's smallest dog. The Chihuahua, named after the northern Mexican state where it originated, is believed to have been around since the Toltec civilization. And guess what? Unlike their modern descendants, their ancestors didn't bark. They were the silent Techichis of Toltec times. From age-old human settlements to barkless companions, the tales of Mexico are as vibrant as they are vast. Have you ever seen the world's tiniest volcano? Meet Cuexcomate, standing at a cute 43 feet. This Puebla City resident might not rival its Hawaiian counterpart, Mauna Loa, in height, but it surely wins in the cuteness department. And speaking of tiny, meet the volcano rabbit, a rare species that calls Mexico's volcanic regions its home. Diverse, isn't it? From the Arctic Circle to the equator, Mexico's position makes it the fourth most biodiverse country on Earth. We're talking 12% of the world's biodiversity here. And while you're in Mexico, don't miss out on the mesmerizing sight of Mexico whale watching at the UNESCO World Heritage Site, El Vizcaíno, off the Baja California Peninsula. Dive deeper and marvel at the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef, second only to Australia's Great Barrier Reef, stretching nearly 700 miles from the northern tip of the Yucatan Peninsula down to Honduras. A spectacular tapestry of coral that is home to dolphins, marine turtles, and over 500 species of fish. Deserts, canyons, lagoons, cloud forests. Mexico's 7 climatic zones are a testament to its ecological richness. And as winter approaches, the skies of central Mexico turn magical. Millions, if not billions, of monarch butterflies embark on their epic 3,000-mile journey from Canada to Mexico. Valle de Bravo is the place to be, an unforgettable spectacle in a fantastic country. And amidst this wonderland stands a symbol of royalty, Chapultepec Castle, the only authentic castle in North America where royalty once lived. Emperor Maximilian I and Empress Carlota, a silent testament to Mexico's grandeur. Well, that's a wrap on today's journey through Mexico's mind-blowing facts. If you're hungry for more discoveries, and not just for tacos, smash that subscribe button and join our community of curious explorers. Stay tuned, and let's uncover more wonders together. Hasta la vista, and remember, there's always more to explore in magnificent Mexico.